Hi everyone, this is a supplemental video for our electricity unit in science. Now, one of the most common problems people will have to deal with is replacing your vehicle battery. So in most trucks and cars, they usually have a 12-volt battery in them, and they last usually 3 to 5 years. And unfortunately, quite often, they will go at the most inconvenient times. So you have to be ready to change your battery anyplace, anywhere. So there's a few simple tools that you should be carrying in your vehicle, such as a set of wrenches or a socket set. Probably the most important ones to have in your vehicle related to batteries is a 7/16 wrench or a 1/2-inch wrench. But depending on your vehicle, you might need different dimensions, especially if it's a newer vehicle, you might need metric wrenches. So the vehicle we're going to work on today is actually 25 years old, so we're still using Imperial unit tools for this. Okay, I'm just going to grab this and let you take a closer look. Okay, so you can see I have this battery, and you can tell that it's a little bit old and dirty, a little bit of corrosion occurring at the points. So we have our positive terminal and our negative terminal. So as I said in previous videos, when we replace this, we're going to take off the negative terminal first. So I'll just set this up and we'll quickly take off the battery. Now, not all vehicles have the battery conveniently located like this. In some vehicles, like my wife's vehicle, the battery is actually inside the vehicle, built into the floor. Some cars have it underneath the back seat, some in the trunk, so you have to be aware of where your battery is. That's one of the first things you should look for when you get a new vehicle. Now, one thing I should have mentioned beforehand when I started this video is I'm wearing safety glasses today. Now, quite often a lot of people won't wear safety glasses, but it's a good idea. You can get little bits of debris coming up from your battery. But one of the biggest concerns I have is battery acid. Battery acid is highly corrosive and can be very damaging. Quite often you just spill a little bit of acid on your clothing, you don't even realize it, and that acid will actually eat holes in your clothing. Okay, so I have the negative and positive terminals off, and I'm ready to put my new battery in. Now, in your vehicle, most likely there's going to be a bracket holding this battery down. I actually took that off before the video. You can see on this new battery, it actually came with post covers. These plastic coatings actually help protect you during transport. They will help stop a current or connection being made. So I'm just going to take those off. This one just doesn't want to come off. I'm going to have to grab a plier. Okay, now remember, when we're hooking a battery back up, we do it in reverse order. So our positive terminal, sorry guys about this camera position. I'll just raise this up a little bit. Maybe you guys can see a little bit better. When you're re-hooking up a battery, you go in reverse order of taking off the cables. So you put the positive on first. I'm just going to give that a tap, nice light tap, make sure it's on tight. You know, while I'm at it, I'm just going to take my battery post cleaner. This is an old worn out one. I'm just going to give this a good cleaning. Before I hook it up, so I know I have a good connection. I'm just going to tap that on. And I'm going to put my negative on last. You can see it's made a connection and it's on there. Now, once you have these on properly, you can see that the light underneath the hood is much brighter. And I've got a good charge and a good connection. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tighten these up, and then I will see if the truck will start. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Gonna disconnect this quick because I realized I didn't give that a quick clean. Just double checking the posts, making sure they're good. Okay, let's see if they'll start. Okay, so after it starts, make sure that you check everything on the motor. You can see that I have lots of tools in here. If I left them in while driving, it's going to cause some major problems to various items on the trucks. So I'm just going to shut this off and clean up. So just remember, whenever you are using a new vehicle, check out some details about it, like battery location. Make sure you have your tools on hand with you at all times. Just a few simple little tools can save some major problems. One thing to remember always, when you're taking the battery out, take the negative off first, then the positive. And then when you're reinstalling the battery, put the positive on first, and then you put your negative on. Okay guys, hope you learned something today. Hope you can apply this to real life situations.